This is Michael from 256 Mike on YouTube. Okay, I'm making this video because I don't want nobody to get scammed with a car that's been in a flood. Okay, this hurricane just hit and flooded millions and millions of cars. And guess what? You know what those cars are going to end up? Almost 90%, 95% of all the cars are going to end up in a different state. They're going to get another title for it, and then they're going to sell them. Yes, they're going to end up in dealerships, but the majority is going to end up in auctions. Okay, and I know you're saying, well, how do you know this, Michael? Well, because I used to own a dealership, number one. Number two, I go to public auctions, and I know cars, and I'm a master mechanic. So that's how I know. So listen very carefully what you need to look for so you don't get scammed, because I see it all the time. Okay, when you open the passenger door where your gas and brake pedal is at, that rug right there, I want you to lift it, pull it back, just pull it back. Now you can take a little paper towel, okay, get some good quality paper towel, fold it up. Now take it and go like this, squeeze it deep in there. And look, if there's any type of moisture, just a little bit on that paper towel, that's a flooded car. 99% that's a flooded car. Stay away from it, okay? Look under the seats. If you see the seats, any rust on the bottom of the seat, my friend, that's a flooded car, okay? And I'm going to get to the point because I see it over here in small dealerships doing it all the time, especially one of them, okay? They take everything out of the car, the seats, the rugs, everything, and they pressure wash them. What will you do that? What will you want the car to be that clean so you can sell it? Come on people. So be very careful. Go, if you got a trunk, on your spare tire on the back, because that's one part that they don't clean, okay? 99% don't clean that part. Lift the rug thing up, unhook the spare tire, and look at it. If you see any mark, you will see any mark of water or anything there, or a little, stay away from it. That's a flood car, okay? 99% of the time, that's a flood car. Let's see other things you can look for. If there's an electronic problem going on, like let's say you're on an auction and you testing the car and the blinkers ain't working, that's one of the biggest things. Your blinkers ain't working, guess what? It's a flood car. 99% that's a flood car. So check your electronic. Any problem, stay away from it. Turn the AC on, or just the fan on your AC, and smell it. If it doesn't smell right, if it smells salty, muddy, anything, just stay away from it. That's a flood car, okay? Stay away from it. You're going to get screwed. And I see them in auction all the time, okay? Let's see what else. Because now they taking the rugs out, they cleaning them so good. You can take a little alcohol pad, the little pads that come in a little pack, and you can rub it on the side of the seat. And if it comes out with mud or anything like that, stay away from it. 99% of the time, that's a flood car. And like I'm saying, you can go on YouTube right now, you can do research, and you will see hidden cameras from news stations that find these cars that been in flood, okay? These cars are total. These are insurance cars that are total. But the majority of them, like 90% of them, end up in different states with a new title. Bloop, and the car is sold. And I know people that have been scammed like this. And you're buying a car as is. So I really don't know what to tell you after that. If a place sold you a car that was flooded and you find out it was flooded, you can probably get an attorney and file a lawsuit. You feel me? You got to check what the laws are in each state, because each state has a different law. And this one, they give you probation, let's say, for spitting in the sidewalk. And the other one, they want to give you 20 years in prison. Every state has a different laws, different things. So you got to check. But yeah, just be careful out there, because I'm telling you, 90% of these cars are going to end up in small dealerships. They're going to end up in car auction. And if you go to a car auction, okay, a public car auction, you in a public car auction that's open for anybody. You don't need a license to go there. You don't need a dealer's license to go in there. And you start seeing like almost brand new cars. Like, who would bring a 2014 Benz or that or this Beamer or that to an auction? Like, these cars are like brand new in a public auction. Think, why is there almost a brand new car in a public auction? Why? When you can just sell it on the street and make more money out of it than taking it to a public auction that's going to sell for pennies on the dollar. So think about it. You gotta use knowledge. You gotta common sense. You gotta take your common sense and say, these cars are too new. Why would the owner bring them and sell them here? You can just sell them on the street and make a ton of money out of them. Think about it. That way you don't get scammed. And I've been doing this for almost 10 years. I got this under my belt of auctions and cars and everything. And I'm a car mechanic. So just making this video, make sure that, nobody gets scammed out there. You work hard for your money. You buy a piece of machinery. You're proud of it. And then a week later, a month later, it's falling apart, giving you problems. And I know a buddy who bought almost a brand new Benz at a public auction that didn't use common sense. And a week later, the blinkers didn't work on the car and the car electronic problem. They're telling him he got to replace the whole harness, the computer and everything on that Benz. The car is total. The car is no good. The car doesn't even start no more or nothing. Because the water started eating all that water, all that moisture started in the computer and all over the damn wires and all over the car and everything. Started eating little by little, especially salt water. Salt water eats everything up. Okay? So, good luck on all of you, and just be very, 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 very careful. Okay? And don't put your head down. They catch you sold you a scam car or anything, you go ahead and get yourself a good attorney and you sue them for everything you can get them for. Okay? Because they want to scam, you win. You got to win. So, subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and thank you for watching. And anybody's out there who's a stock trader, okay, look into this stock, BDCI and RBIZ. These are big stocks about to take off. You can make a ton of money, and I mean a ton of money. All right? Well, this is Michael, and thank you for watching.